Hello and welcome to the first edition of the Crims podcast. I've got me, Nathaniel, Jabril over here, Angelo, and for his.
What's up?
Obviously, this is a football podcast. We're going to be talking about anything to do with Arsenal, United, City, Tottenham, Chelsea. Obviously, we've got transfers to talk about. Mbappe, Saudi, crazy right now.
Let's go.
Crazy right now, honestly. And we've got a little game at the end. Just see if you lot can answer those questions too.
I'm excited for that, you know.
Yeah. I got a couple questions, like I got a couple questions for you, man. Yeah, we'll see if you lot are prepared.
It's gonna be good, but before we start, boys, you know, let's introduce ourselves. We'll start with Nathaniel.
Cool. Yep. My name's Nathaniel, and I'm an Arsenal fan. From as long as I can remember. It's been a tough life, but you know, right now, I'm excited. I'm in a great spot, so I can't complain, honestly.
Nice.
Jabril, Arsenal fan as well. Like Nat said, it's been tough, man. Secondary school's rough. 8-2, 6-3, 5-0.
I didn't have to
Don't
start the
forget
podcast.
Don't forget 6-0.
6-0.
To throw that in there.
That is rough, man. But yeah, right now it's looking good. It's looking right.
Yeah,
so
we'll
I
see.
can't complain.
Angelo, I'm a United supporter, and secondary was lovely for me in comparison. But the last 5-6 years, not great. And I've had to hear it from all of you, from everyone. So yeah, this season I feel like it's looking up. I feel like we've made good signings. We're in the right direction now. So gotta hope, gotta pray. We'll see.
No, of course. I am for his. I'm a Chelsea fan. Come on, you Blues. Blues are colour. Football is the game. You already know the vibes. I mean, I've been hearing it this year. I had a good time in secondary school. You know, my team won the Champions League when I was in school, and that, you know, I was happy. But obviously, you know, a lot of people have been chatting on my team because they don't get to chat on my team like this on a regular basis. So, you know, I hope you lot enjoyed it. But next year,
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
next year we'll be back.
That's true.
We'll be back.
You can hope.
Yeah, that's what you hope. That's what you hope, innit? I don't, but
Nah, no chance.
I'm a hater. I wake up real early. Just to hate.
no, it has to be done. It has to be done. Any chance to hate on Chelsea has to be taken.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with this then. We've got the transfers that have come in. You know, it's been a busy summer for all of us, to be fair. Like a couple transfers coming in. Obviously, Chelsea, you know them lot, they started early. Summer transfers in January. So
Yeah.
you lot been moving quick with
Did a
them.
Yeah,
madness.
bro, we have.
What?
They started summer transfers last year even.
Yeah, like literally, yeah.
So-
Like, even.
Yeah, we've been trying to rebuild this horrible squad that won us the Champions League somehow, some way. Because looking back on it now, like when you think
You
about
had
it,
no right winning it.
it's crazy.
I don't know how they won it.
It's
No right.
crazy. We shouldn't have beaten Madrid,
No.
and somehow we beat Man City. like now that I look at it, it's like wow.
Fairy
Like,
tale
we
stuff.
really just lucked it out during that time. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about transfers. Let's talk about top 6 clubs. At first, we're gonna start with Arsenal.
Okay.
You know, you guys had a magnificent, an amazing season at Crumb. You lot had an amazing season, and you know, you lot are building on that. You know, making solid transfers. You have signed Declan Rice for 105 from West Ham, Timber 38 million, Kai Havertz from your rivals Chelsea for 65. I put in, is it Balogun? Is that how you say his name?
Balogun.
Balogun. He's not really a signing, but he feels like a new signing. Come back on loan after a great season in League 1. So obviously it's interesting to see what Arteta does with him. But before we get to him, let's start on who you guys have signed. Everyone can share their opinions here, not just the Arsenal fans. Declan Rice, Timber, and Havertz. Where do you guys want to start? What signing do you want to start?
Can we start with Havertz and get that one out the way?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
I think you should.
See what it is with Havertz, yeah. As in, I would take Havertz for like 40 million max. That would have been like a reasonable price, I think. 65 million, as in, to put into context, before Rice, that was Arteta's biggest ever signing, price-wise. Ben White was 50 million, that was the closest.
Yeah.
To put into even more context, Havertz is our third most expensive signing in our history, behind Declan Rice and Pepe.
That's so crazy.
So, in terms of the price range for the player, it's crazy. And for me, personally, I don't know exactly where he fits into the team. I know what he can bring, but position-wise, it is tough to kind of put to paper where you would play him.
I also didn't like the way Arteta spoke about it, you know. Was it after the game that Arteta said something like, Yeah, it's gonna take time.
55 games, yeah.
55 games. Like, I hear it. You need chemistry to build up, but it's like when you're that uncertain of where you can position a player. I don't know, man. It just sounds all over the place to me anyway when it comes to Havertz.
No, I completely agree because it's not really a signing that excited me. I can't when the tweet was sent into the group chat, I kissed my teeth, man. Loud, because it's not like we all knew that Xhaka was leaving and it was kind of like, oh, who are we gonna kind of get to replace him? Obviously the dream, I can't even say it out loud, would have been someone like Bellingham. Obviously that's not attainable. But, something along those lines. But to go for Havertz, who played up front for Chelsea, he hasn't played kind of like centre mid or cam since Leverkusen, where he was kind of like a young kid kind of breaking through. It didn't really excite me. But there's been numerous times where players, agents have kind of said that once you're in a room with Arteta, you can kind of believe anything that he says.
Yeah.
And I can't lie, when he was explaining, when Havertz signed and they were kind of like explaining what he can bring to the team, I was like, this guy's winning the Ballon d'Or for us. Like just...
You have the confidence.
He gives you that kind of confidence. But I think watching him against United, I can't lie, I watched the first 45 minutes, I turned it off after that.
Yeah, that was a bad game.
That was a bad game, but we all knew that Arteta's kind of like system is so rigid and it's like specific, but I just didn't really give what I thought he could bring to the team. But it's only pre-season.
It's only pre-season, exactly.
I mean, if I start on this guy, I feel like personally, he's a very good signing for Arsenal, but I look at it as a signing of just hope, because it's like it's the potential. It's not every day you get a 6'3" German. Like Havertz, good feet, silky on the pitch, agile, all that stuff there. You don't get that every day, which, is fair. But I just feel like when you've had like 3 bad seasons at Chelsea and the only thing we can remember you is for a Champions League goal, that's a bad thing.
One moment.
And that was like, and the thing is, what's funny?
Realized that.
And you know what's funny?
That's what
you paid 65 mil for 1 moment.
That's what I'm saying. And I think that goal as well in the Champions League, that was his first goal in Champions League, bro.
For Chelsea?
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Crazy,
so where was you? Crazy. All the rounds before. What was you doing? Just there walking around willy-nilly on the pitch.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So he's a great signing for Arsenal, but I just feel like Arteta's going to have that same problem that Chelsea had. I know Arteta's obviously a better coach, than Potter, Lampard, all the guys that Chelsea had in it. But I just feel like when you have guys like Jesus, that's your number one guy. Left centre mid, he's not doing what Xhaka done. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go into it too much in it, not to waste time, but I just feel like that ball retention now is going to be a problem for Arsenal in that midfield if they're going to play Havertz and Odegaard, because I see Odegaard, you don't like to get dirty. You don't like to get stuck in like that, from what I've seen.
That's my captain.
Havertz,
I think he does,
that's my captain. He puts in that work.
He does.
I know he runs, but whether he gets in a tackle, like, you know what I mean?
Like, work.
This guy was like Brexit. I get it.
Do you know what I mean? But overall, like, Arsenal's potential is the ceiling right now. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting. But I hope he flops. I'll be there for every
65 million as
for
well.
every moment.
Easy.
For every moment, I will be there.
Yeah. It's only right.
It's the game.
Timber, Rice.
Timber.
Timber.
For the price range, this is complete opposite to Havertz. The price range is perfect. 35 mil, with euros even.
Yeah.
So, and then add-ons, it's like, for a guy that's played at Ajax, so he's got the education, he's got the talent, he can keep the ball, he can retain the ball, everything that we need in a player in those positions, he's got.
He can play different positions as well, can't he?
Like right back, centre back, and he can even go into midfield. So he brings that versatility we needed on the right-hand side, where we don't have to rely so much on Zinchenko to do the inverted role. We can switch the dynamics. It's like, and the age profile, 22, he's had Champions League experience. It's like there's not any negative to it other than the fact that he hasn't played in the Prem. But everything you want from a signing, you
play
can,
Champions League.
Yeah, you got that from Timber. Like, I can't complain with that signing. It's a fantastic move.
Yeah,
adds to our depth. It's just quality across the board.
You think his size is going to be a problem? Because I know Martinez kind of put that to bed
Yeah.
when he played for us. But a lot of people are talking about, because I think he's the same height as Martinez, 5'9".
I think it's about a bit taller, maybe like
just a
5.
bit.
Yeah,
Martinez
5'10",
is 5. Martinez is 5'8".
He doesn't. I don't think.
Bro, I
he
thought
is.
he was
he's
like
5'9".
I thought he was like 5'6".
I think
No,
he's
no,
taller
no,
than
he's
taller
taller
than
than
that. Yeah.
But he is. Yeah, he's
What?
5'9".
No, 5'6" playing in the Prem. No way.
That's centre back.
What
It's
are you
crazy.
centre back?
No,
Insane.
that can't.
That's
That can't.
insane.
I mean, he's
If he's
hard.
doing that, that's
But if
insane.
he's 5'6" and he's doing that, then kudos to you, my bro.
Nah, but it would have been too mad.
For
Yeah,
reference,
that's what I'm
Messi's 5'7".
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That would be insane.
Yeah, that's
if he's
crazy.
pulling that off, then
But you've
hats
seen
off
that
to him.
picture where he's standing next to Messi, right?
He is
Yeah.
He
taller.
was on like a little platform.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Oh,
And
damn.
he was slightly taller
Flipping
on the
out.
platform.
Oh, well
Yeah,
done.
flipping. Yeah, then yes, height obviously is always going to be an issue in certain scenarios, but it's about the fact is positives. Like with Martinez, the
Yeah,
fact that he keeps
yeah,
the ball so well and that he's good, he knows what he's doing on the ball. Your team's controlling the games more. It gives less opportunities for him to get exposed in those scenarios. It will happen. There'll be games where he's just looking like he's getting bullied or he looks a bit physically outmatched. But most of the time, you expect Arsenal to be on the ascendancy in possession of the ball, where you can mitigate those kind of issues.
Yeah. Completely agree. And I feel like the guys that we were kind of linked to before Timber was like Fresneda from Valladolid, and I think it was way more possible for Timber to go to United.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
that's what I was thinking.
Because since last year we've been linked to him.
Yeah,
But
I think we
that
also
cooled
the
off.
picture of him at the FA Cup final.
Yeah, exactly. That caught me off guard. That'll be
But I
right.
think, for the price, for the profile, quality, price, I can't really complain too much. Yeah, it's
As
pretty
that versatility,
good. Yeah.
then onto the Arsenal back line. You know what I mean? There's times you don't even have to put Ben White like right back.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
actually play him in his
Exactly.
favourite position now, you know. And obviously, I know a lot of Arsenal fans, they say, Saliba and Gabriel the rash one. No, you can have probably two calm ones, you know, White and Saliba. But obviously, then one of them, they're not left-footed, so that's the only thing.
Yeah.
And I know everyone
Gabriel
likes their left-footed guys on the
Yeah,
left
Arteta
side.
especially.
He's got
Arteta signed Mary specifically for
fetish,
that.
bro.
Yeah, he needs
does,
that.
does.
He
needs
loves
it.
the left foot.
Yeah, he needs it.
He will not play with two right-footed
The
centre
whole
backs.
Hates
holding
it.
thing.
Yeah,
Bro, he hates it.
Hates it.
It's crazy.
Can't. So, boy,
Right.
Big
How
boy
about-
signing.
now let's get onto it.
This
How
is the
about
one.
the
Let's
main
go.
guy, Mr. Declan Rice, baby. Let's go.
The
What you
man.
saying about Declan
Declan
Rice?
Rice.
You know, I know you lot can go on forever, but
Of
Rice.
course.
Yeah. I mean, Declan Rice. Look, we've been linked to him since, proper links. I would say January. But I feel like even from last season, it was kind of like Arsenal were interested. Arsenal liked the look of Rice. Stuff like that. And I feel like if you told me a year ago that we were gonna be able to compete with Bayern, United, Chelsea, City,
Just
for
goes to
Declan
show.
Rice, I would just be like, yeah, no chance.
Wild.
Absolutely not.
It just goes to show how good you lot have done in the league, because really and truly, I only started hearing about this Rice stuff when like you guys were like, top of the league. And that.
Yeah.
That's when
Yeah,
it
the
really started.
January,
That's when
yeah.
it
I
really,
mean,
that's when it really started to. I started to hear noises like around November and that time, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it was like it really came to that fruition, isn't it?
I feel like that's just like how it goes. I think because there was no reason for him to come to us
Yeah.
if we didn't. I feel like even if we did kind of finish top 4, I feel like he still probably would have gone to a Bayern or gone to a City. But I feel like with the way we kind of were for 80% of the season,
Yeah.
and how the team had grown even as well. I feel, and the manager, because I feel like he spoke a lot.
Yeah.
It speaks to your
Yeah.
project
Yeah.
for sure.
So,
Because he sees what you guys are trying to do,
Exactly.
and he's pretty much like a missing piece in a way. If you guys aren't going to use Party, like I don't understand what's going on with Party. Really,
I have no clue. I think he's saying.
Yeah, he's staying. I don't think he
he'll
would.
stay.
He
would you
we
play
need to keep
him
him.
alongside
Yeah.
Rice?
Yeah.
think
Because
that
I don't
makes
know
the most
how.
sense, right?
Yeah.
I don't think. I feel like Rice has been kind of like labeled as just like
Holding
holding
but he's
midfielder,
not.
CDM.
He's more than that. He's more than
I feel
that.
like
His
he
game
can
is
play
evolved.
further forward. I feel like he'll play in between Erdegaard and Partey, just in that area.
Yeah.
Just
The
around.
Xhaka
I think, yeah, I
Xhaka.
think-
That's what
Yeah,
you guys should do.
yeah,
Don't be
yeah.
like, for me, the midfield 3 for Arsenal should be Odegaard, Rice, and Party.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like if you
That's-
have
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
you're so solid.
That's
You're
why
so
Caicedo
solid.
would have been perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
as
speak
in-
this as a United fan,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
seeing that team, if you have Caicedo, Rice, and Odegaard, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's
Perfect,
perfect. As in,
man. Oh god.
as in,
You lot better make that.
I'm not gonna lie.
We'll
We'll
make
get
that bid.
on to that later.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll get on
But
to
yeah,
that.
Declan Rice, love it, man. Can't complain.
statement signing. That's
Still
Yeah.
overpaid though.
As,
No,
yeah,
I
of course.
mean, yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
overpaid these
105
days
million.
with
Yeah.
these players,
Yeah.
man. You know,
But
it
it's
is
a-
what it is, man.
It's
It's a
literally.
statement signing. It's the type of signing that Arsenal Football Club do not make historically. Like
Free
someone
figures.
that is wanted by big clubs across the board, and you have to pay big money to get him. It's the type of signing that, as in, if it goes right, he can solidify us staying in the Champions League for consistent years. Because you have him, and then you build around it.
Mm-hmm.
6-year
like you're
contracts
set.
as well.
That's what you need.
6 years.
Exactly, 6 years.
6 years.
You have to give you a round of applause to Edu, because I know Edu's got a lot of stick
No, he
about
has still.
his ability to bring in the number ones, innit?
Nows.
Yeah.
Nows.
Exactly. So this is the one.
How scared were you two when you saw City's bid?
Fam, I was fuming,
shit,
bro.
I
I was at work, bro, and that Di Mauricio.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
I was saying
tweeting
next
it.
to you, I was saying
Fizz
next
is
to you
next
at
to me.
work.
Fizz is like, come on!
That was so gas.
Chelsea's made the bid for him, bro.
Nah.
I was fuming in my chair. I was like, oh my days.
Literally, yeah, my boy he at work just came, showed me Fabrizio, City are interested, preparing a bid. I said, all right.
You backed off in it because
I
you kind
said,
of have
yeah.
to when it's City.
Because you can't even chat and be like, oh yeah, we'll still get him. We'll still get him. He will choose us, because we're talking about Pep Guardiola. We're talking
This came off a
treble winners, just won the Champions League. But I felt like Rice was one of them guys that were not just for the flashiness. He's like real lads. Old school Barclays, classic.
Yeah.
Those type
Other
of
ones.
Carlsberg on the Liverpool shirt, O2 Arsenal, Samsung Chelsea, them type of
heritage.
guys. Yeah, proper heritage
We
guys.
watched the Anichibis and those type
Yeah,
of Almanders.
yeah.
Like he was proper watching ball. Like,
The
So-
streets will never forget.
Can't go, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, honestly.
No, that's good. That's good. Just I want a quick comment on Balogun.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I know that he's coming. Feels like a new signing, but it come like as if he's gonna leave Arsenal.
Yeah,
The way it's looking at just for profit
Yeah,
wise.
I think so.
Because I know, because for me it's like he's literally fighting for that second spot with Nketiah, and I feel like Arsenal fans prefer Nketiah to
Do you know what
Balogun
is-
because Balogun will bring you more money.
The thing is like, for what I want my team to do, Balogun's not a proven quality in the Premier League. I know what Nketiah can do. I saw what he can do last season. I've seen it over multiple seasons. Balogun, we even need to give him the opportunity and take that risk. And I don't feel like at this point in
We're not
time,
in the position
it's
to
in
do
the
that.
position to give him the opportunity where he can really show what he can do.
Yeah.
That's very true.
And I think his all-around game isn't the same level as a Jesus and Nketiah.
Oh,
and we need someone that can link play. He's more of an in-behind.
Yeah, he's
He's on.
Maybe younger.
No,
18.
I think he's about 20.
Is he?
20.
He's like
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's
Oh,
actually
he's
young.
Saka's age.
Yeah, he's at Saka's age, yeah.
They win the same age.
So it's just a thing where you just have to get him out of the club, man.
You know what?
I'm trying to get some money.
I heard it because I was seeing I remember when I see anytime I've seen Balogun play, he's definitely not someone who can play with his back to goal.
Nah, he's
Like,
like
he
in
needs to
behind.
work on that. Like someone like
Yeah.
Nketiah, he can give you both. He's just maybe not as fast as
Yeah.
my man,
Yeah.
innit? But overall, he gives you that better striker production. I
Yeah.
believe.
I feel like in Syria, Bundesliga,
Yeah,
Balogun
yeah.
cooks. He literally got like 19 goals last season for Rams. Like they were fighting for Europa League spot, European
Proper.
spot. They had no right to be there.
With their FM coach.
Yeah, it's the FM coach. So for me, I feel like he will bring in the most money. Not necessarily that I prefer him to Balogun to Nketiah, but I feel like for right now, Champions League, we're going again for hopefully the Premier League. I know what Nketiah can bring. I don't know what Balogun can. So
That's what it is.
that's kind of like the position. 40 mil, 50 mil, buyback clause. Get him.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice. All right then. Let's go on to Chelsea. I'm just gonna keep it because so many players.
Yeah.
So we will be
Go for
here.
ages.
We'll be here until we go bed. So let's not even do that. So I want us to just focus on just briefly on Nicholas Jackson, Christopher, and Kunku because those are the two major incomings that have come in this season. Nicholas Jackson, for me, lovely signing. Chelsea, people know this. Chelsea always do well when they sign low budget strikers. I don't want to say always. There might be some situations, but the majority of the time, low budget strikers normally do well for Chelsea. The last one being obviously Diego Costa. Chelsea have been needing a striker. We have been starving with Kai Havertz as a false nine. And I blame Werner and Lukaku because if it wasn't because of you two, this wouldn't have happened. He would have still been behind the striker. But you guys were so dead. The both of you. I just have to say it for where it is, innit? Like,
You don't want Lukaku on your bench?
I love Lukaku. Lukaku, I've been following you from young, innit? You know what I'm saying? You're older than me, bro. I remember when you were 16, you was all doing well in the Belgian league and that.
Lukaku, you know.
You know what I'm saying, bro? You let me down, bro. I really thought you was like Drogba with pace. But that touch, Lads.
Bleeding to this day.
Bleeding to this day,
To
bro.
this
Know what
day.
I'm saying,
Do you know
man?
what's funny? He's been through it as well.
Yeah,
I don't even want to comment on it. That's
And it's
the
great.
thing.
I don't want to go into too much, but I remember telling Angelo, "No, Lukaku's changed, man. 2 years in Inter, or it was like he's changed. He's a different player.
That's
Not
one
the
of my
same
proudest
player."
moments.
But when he came to United,
Being right about
boy,
Lukaku.
That's crazy.
boy,
How much
was
you selling
that-
him?
boy, was that so wrong?
50
to
Inter.
around that, yeah.
Yeah, it was good money.
It's crazy.
They said they
want
haven't
to
paid us for that.
They haven't paid you?
No, they haven't
They're
paid us
broke,
yet.
man.
It's crazy.
But they want to come and buy Balogun. Get out of it,
It's
man.
crazy. But it's just nice to have a striker who he can play with his back to goal. He can play with front to goal. Like I've seen his link up play. He's very much like he gets the ball. He just wants to give it away quick. Like 1-2. That's how he
Make
plays.
a
Isn't
run.
it? Quick transitions.
Is he quick?
He's got good pace. He's got good pace. He's got good height, good strength. Leading striker for Senegal as well. So you can't go wrong with a player like that. I know obviously he had a good second half of the season because he was injured last season.
Yeah.
For the first half, but if he can just bring just a little bit of that form, then
So your plan is Nkunku behind him then?
100%. I don't want to see. I don't mind Nkunku being up front, but I don't want it to be a thing where we get comfy with it and we make it permanent. I don't want that. His primary position is behind the striker. Let him be free. Let him roam. Let him do what he needs to do. I don't know if anyone else has any thoughts on Nicholas Jackson. You lot don't really know too
I actually
much about
don't.
him.
I
Like,
don't know.
yeah, from what I've seen of him, he's like he has good qualities for sure. He's one of those ones where I feel like he's not the cleanest hit of the ball,
He's not.
but he's a bit raw. But
Yeah,
it's a
that's what I
perfect
would
time for him to be at Chelsea because there's not that added pressure of like we need to win now.
Champions League.
It's like it's
innit?
just more about trying to get back in Champions League building. So it gives him that chance to grow into the position. But Chelsea have a lot of young strikers. It's not like he's guaranteed to
Broja
get
as
started.
well.
It's him.
You got Broja there.
It's mainly him and Broja.
Yeah,
Obviously,
obviously Fofana's probably gonna go on loan, innit? So
Oh,
like,
he's already gone on loan.
Oh, he's already gone. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a long day for him.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
tough, man.
It's tough. Like, it's really just
Telling
Broja
you.
and Jackson.
It's gonna be a girl Kakuta thing all over again, fam.
Unless he goes and bangs like 30
Baba
goals
Rahman.
for that team. He's bringing back legends for the club, you
They've
know.
been on loan for 10
my
years.
God.
Christopher Nkunku, £52 million from Leipzig. I can't lie, we have a baller. I'm so thankful that he actually came to our club, even though we were so crap at that time we signed him. I'm so happy he chose us because it's like, bro, we got you on that death row contract now.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
I can't believe
No,
it.
not going
all
anywhere.
of these ballers.
And,
Yeah.
and I love it because it's like they're just gonna grow now, just grow. And in Nkunku, you don't know. Did I even say his name properly?
Yeah, that's exactly.
You don't know. Absolute baller. He's not gonna be like Werner. He's not gonna be like Havertz. You know what I'm saying?
These are big statements.
I'm telling you. Do you know what it is?
Big
There's something about the French black players, bro.
Yeah, but you know,
They're saucy. They're saucy.
I
All
was
of them.
thinking about this recently. Like, how many players have come from Germany to the
Bakayoko.
Prem and bang?
It's only been like you
Like,
can only count on one hand.
When you
probably.
think about it, like, how many players have come from Bundesliga to the Prem and bang straight away? Balak.
Did he bang straight away?
He was amazing.
Yeah, you can give him Balak.
KDB.
But he was in the Prem, then left and came back.
Fair enough.
So actually, like purely coming up from Bundesliga.
Yeah, from
and then
Bundesliga,
moving
and then
here.
they've come to the
So
Prem.
can we even count Sancho then?
You wanna put-
Sancho's an example of one that's not striking.
Aubameyang? You don't
Aubameyang, yeah, that's one.
Wait, from the Bundesliga.
Yeah, so they come
so
from
they
Bundesliga.
haven't been in the Premier yet.
No, they haven't been in the Prem yet,
Yeah,
so they've gone
okay,
from
yeah.
Bundesliga to the Prem.
Aubameyang.
This is a real one still.
You know what I mean? Like when you
Feels like
think,
we're in the
like
quiz already.
when you
Yeah.
think of it on, so you can't think of guys like that.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I have hope in it. Obviously, the bar is in hell right now. with
That's
Chelsea.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah,
Man,
truly, it's like
I want you guys
Let him
to
get
be
12
like
goals. You're thinking, yeah, he's the man.
relaxed with his stats.
I'm not. The
Because
thing is, yeah.
I've seen how people get excited with Werner. I remember talking to certain people.
Man like Shads.
Shout out to Shads. Where he should get 15, 20 goals. Like he should be up there with the golden boot when he was talking about Werner. Same thing with Lukaku. I know he didn't come from Bundesliga. I'm just saying like strikers.
But
Relax-
relax,
relax
we
with
have to
Nkunku.
relax in that now. We have to relax now. But it's like I don't want to talk about Lukaku. It's like when you got guy like Werner saying, "I got all the attributes to be a top."
Nah,
level
see, that was
striker."
where he messed up.
He said he had all the attributes. I don't want to go into that, but he said that it's like it's gonna get you gas. Lukaku, you're thinking, damn, MVP of Serie A, your Ballad,
Yeah.
your Belgium's top,
Yeah,
your
I thought you were
Belgium's all-time
Ballad.
top goal scorer. I'm saying.
No, that's the Prem.
It's
That's
tied
Ronaldo.
or broke
If
R9's
you
records.
really want to sit at that table with Benzema, Lewandowski, bro, you better come win
Like
this
he
Prem for
claimed.
Chelsea.
Did you? I can't lie. I was fuming when he said that.
He said
he
it.
was like they're talking about Lewandowski, Kane, Benzema.
He said, why don't chat about him?
Why didn't they chat about me?
Bro, you know
Are we not watching the
Yeah,
same
like-
matches, my guy?
Some like it's crazy to be like have such a lack of self awareness.
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
footballer.
Yeah.
Like how do
Yeah.
you not know? There's a reason why you're not mentioning those.
We're talking about guys that have won numerous golden
titles.
boots.
That's what I'm saying.
In Kane's case, numerous golden boots in the Prem, while not playing for like one of the big threes, whatever. A Ballon d'Or winner in Benzema. Should have been Ballon d'Or winner in Lewandowski. Suarez, one of the greatest strikers of all time. Who else did he name?
We don't even need to.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Bro, you're not there.
Enough.
You're not on the table.
He's like the
You're not even
tier,
waiting,
like the
bro.
tier below. Two
That was
tiers
his
below.
first title as well, wasn't it? The Serie A.
Yeah, the Inter.
That was his
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
trophy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like I know you're a bagsman. I know he's looking at it in the sense of I'm a bagsman. I score goals, but you don't score goals when it matters.
Yeah.
Like you go missing, bro. Like where would you for Inter? Where would you for Belgium at all them tournaments?
big
We saw that
six
Champions League final
Do you know what I'm
performance.
saying?
We saw
Like,
that.
the only time you want to come perform is when you play your
This-
former clubs.
This
That's
just
the
turned
only
into a
time.
5 minute.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
Man, it's the item in the episode.
I don't even know why I'm so mad. Like,
That's
he's
not
not
directly
making
into
it.
the camera. It's because like everyone like had. Just when you get a 6-3 done, that's wham and fast like that with a left foot, but
It's pain.
but no touch. Like I mean, the touch you think it could improve, but it didn't. And that's sad.
That's
Poor.
Can't teach that.
I love you, Lukaku, but man,
Nah, you
you
don't.
let me down, bro. I all had to follow you on that. You let me down, bro. Yeah, let's go on to Manchester United. Mason Mount and nah. What's my name? Come on.
Mickey Mount, you know.
Come on,
man.
Come on, the guy who's been
Money
missing
man.
out for years, Meaty Mount. What does he do on the pitch? He's in your team
He's
now.
in your team.
So now you're gonna rep him.
He's your number 7.
fam.
He's your
Guys,
star
see this
boy.
get on, I can see him.
Number 7.
For the
Number
people that
7.
don't know, there is a documented amount of hate I have towards Mount that all of these three can vouch for. That being said, he's my player now. So when he scores, I'm going to be celebrating. I'm going to be there shouting the man's name. Having said that, I understand why Ten Hag got him, and I can see it as well with the other signing we're looking to make. Amrabat.
Ooh,
Just-
you not linked?
Yeah,
They're trying to get him.
That's a
So.
good link.
PMP in it. Like
Yeah.
bottom line, he's trying to get the engine back into our team. Last year we saw Ericsson. Creativity's there, but
Legs
he
up.
was covering a lot of ground at the beginning. After that injury he got,
Yeah, long time.
he couldn't do it. And then even with our forwards, there's times where Rashford's lazy. There's times where Sancho doesn't run. Garnacho obviously got his injury as well. So Mount coming in, I get he fills in the same spaces as Bruno, but he's going to cover so much ground. And I think that's what we need at the end of the day. Get that ball back, pass it round again, quick counters. That's all it is with Mason Mount. I don't expect him to come in and do something crazy statistically. I don't expect that. He will get into positions where he can score, make a good assist, make a good pass, but he just needs to be average. Realistically, he actually needs to be an average, good player, and he's fine.
If,
I won't judge him too
if
tough.
he's basically the best player, like he was at Chelsea, out of the worst bunch, then if he's at that level, then
Yeah, we're getting a good
if
player,
he can give you
yeah.
that productivity, scoring against Norwich,
That
and
was set piece
then
sweet as
sweet.
well.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty good.
Maybe if to give Bruno rest, put him in Bruno's position as well, because Bruno has not rested since he's come to
And
United.
and Mount is versatile, can play on the right
He's
as
missed
well.
a game of illness and a game of something else. Those are his 2 games.
That's
that
a
he missed,
crazy
Bruno.
availability record.
So-
It's crazy.
for how much he's been relied upon as well to
Still hate
produce
that.
output. Yeah,
And then
he's a rat.
Onana, yeah. I mean, I think all of you could probably agree that Onana was quality.
He's quality, but
Yeah.
he's the riskiest goalkeeper I've ever seen in my life.
Because
bro.
we were linked with him before
my.
Ramsdale.
When he got banned, innit?
Yeah, before he got banned.
And Chelsea were linked with him as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we kind of knew School of Ajax as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
you already know. He
So-
worked with Ten Hag, so Ten Hag really knows. Martinez as well had him in his defense. So it's kind of
He
like,
said that in general, like Anthony Martinez, Onana, Amrabat. He worked with him in
what
what
was he
was
at
that
Bayern?
team? Altrecht. How do you say that name?
Anderlecht?
No, it's not Anderlecht.
Utrecht. Oh, as in the
Eintracht
the-
Frankfurt?
I can't remember. I can't
Is
remember.
it
I
the
can
Dutch
see
league?
the name, but I can't
Is it
pronounce
in
it.
the Dutch league?
Yeah.
I know you're talking about Utrecht.
Utrecht,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
So he worked with him there.
That's ball knowledge.
Yeah. Keep that one for the questions, innit?
But yeah, Onana, yeah, we've been starving for a keeper that can make a simple pass. It sounds bad, like it sounds horrible. De Gea, I love you. You're a legend in my club. You are, but your passing has made us suffer, my boy. So
David.
yeah, just someone that can actually step out, won't stay on his line, claims crosses. Yeah,
He's hench.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's big boy.
I will be ready to see a keeper that's going to be down by the halfway line, though.
As in, it's
Listen,
gonna
I
give
know
you,
he'll
gonna
be-
give you
yeah,
half
he's
half
gonna-
rotation.
He's going to
Yeah.
have so much balls and moments. It's going to be so funny. But I feel like the good will outweigh the bad.
Ramsdale.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It comes with it. All of them.
Yeah,
Like-
it comes
with it. Like,
It will happen. In the goalkeepers, they're not invincible. They're gonna have moments. So
but when you see him zip that one pass into Mount in midfield,
you're gonna forget all about it.
Take so much pressure off our defense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy with those two. To be honest, I can't complain.
Mm.
Not for the price for Mount actually.
Oh yeah.
Not
How
for
much
that
is
same
55 in it.
55 plus 5,
Yeah. Chelsea. Crazy.
Why are we all wrapped around Chelsea like this?
Look at him smiling. See,
it's just lovely because it's like Chelsea does know how to make money, innit?
Mm.
I don't get
You
it.
know what I mean? Like, we've got the
Saudi
Saudis come to buy our players. They've got you guys overpaying and that. But at the end of the day, it's only a W if the players don't do good for you.
Yeah.
If they do well for you, then it's boys like Chelsea, you let go of another player just like
Yeah,
KDB, Salah.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
Mount and Havertz.
Gender
I will
switch so
cry.
quick.
If it's Mount, it will hurt. Because realistically, I don't want Chelsea to get those add-ons. Because if we get those add-ons,
That
that
means
means
they play
United
well.
have won a Prem or Champions League.
Champions League.
I don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that. I want you
That's
to
what
be
it
in the
is.
mud.
You don't want
Continue.
an extra 5 mil.
No,
For
man.
your future transfers, why not?
Nah, man.
Extra 5.
Told we'll get that from the bank, man. Forget all of that, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
bro, it's
saying?
true.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly. Man City, Kovacic. Any thoughts on that?
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Man
That happened
Kovacic,
early.
Yeah, it's just one of
you know,
those ones.
it's
Isn't
replacement for Gundogan.
It's gonna work in their system.
He's gonna cook.
You just can't shoot.
Yeah, you just can't.
So I
shoot.
hope they're ready for that. They're gonna lose some goals.
See,
from
you
midfield.
know,
Yeah.
drop anyone in that midfield, they're chilling, man.
Yeah.
No,
Guardiola.
that's
It's
very
possible
true.
to KDP and watch, man.
I don't think has that been confirmed.
I don't
Not
think
yet.
it's been confirmed.
Who?
Guardiola.
But I mean,
Yeah.
it might as well be, no? Like,
As in, there's serious talks in it. Fabrizio
Yeah,
dropped
it's
the
just-
here we go, but they
But
I think that's
yeah,
just
progressed,
like
the CEO
Fabrizio's
was like,
been a bit fraudulent.
Psych.
So let's leave that here we go for now.
Mm.
Who are Tottenham? Worst team ever. But James Maddison, £40 million from Leicester.
Yeah, I keep it a good signing.
Good
Keep it
signing.
stepping in it.
You
I
know,
feel like should have went to Newcastle.
Yeah,
that's what I
sure.
thought he was gonna do.
Maybe
But I
he's gone
guess
to the London.
the
now.
Harry Kane thing,
Yeah,
as well.
Kane,
English,
if he stays there.
it makes sense. They also let go of Harry Winks. Damn.
I can't believe you just mentioned that game in the podcast. Harry Winks, bro. He's trying to hear about Harry Winks.
Where was he?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's he gone?
He's probably on loan in Turkey or
He
something.
he went Leicester. He's gone Leicester now.
He went Leicester.
Yeah.
That team ain't coming back up, by the way.
They're suffering.
They're gone.
They're suffering.
Or
Hey, I'm not
and
complaining.
yeah.
Lastly, Liverpool, Alexis McAllister, and I'm not saying that guy.
Szoboszlai.
Yeah, Szoboszlai.
Szoboszlai.
Yeah,
Something like that, yeah.
Szoboszlai.
I sounded foreign when I said
Russian.
it.
Very
Russian.
When I said it,
Hungry,
innit?
Mm.
I guess that's just Liverpool trying to revamp their midfield.
Mhm.
yeah.
We know what we expect from McAllister.
Mm.
I'm not saying that guy's name again, I forgot to say it. But but with that other guy, he seems like he's going to be the more advanced guy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's going to be interesting to see how this goes in because this isn't the typical, PMP that Klopp had before, innit?
Yeah.
With Fabinho, Henderson, and
Different.
who else was it in that midfield?
Wijnaldum.
Yeah.
The man.
So it's going to be different. He's definitely switching his style to
Mhm.
to suit more like Pep's. I can see a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Yep.
And just quickly before we move on from transfers, just honourable mentions: Aston Villa,
Yeah.
Pau Torres, Tielemans, and Moussa Diaby.
Yeah.
That's a good window.
Yeah, it's a great window.
Great
Well, Aston Villa.
Yeah, that's a
great.
really good window.
I don't think Newcastle are going to live up to what they did last season.
Newcastle.
It's gonna be.
I mean, it's only Tonali that Newcastle have signed, and obviously they might get. I think it's
Barnes
Livramento
as well.
and Harvey Barnes.
Yeah, Harvey Barnes just got confirmed.
But the thing is, I think Eddie Howe's a good coach.
No, he is.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
see.
he is.
But
I
whether
think, considering they've made Champions League, I would have thought they would have made like
More of a
FFP.
splash. Yeah, but they're still struggling with FFP.
Yeah, they're still limited by it. I think they get it again, then you're gonna see craziness. I think.
it's going to
coming.
be tough.
It's
though.
coming,
because
yeah.
you
Yeah,
can
it'll
even
be
see
tough.
towards the end of the season they kind of tapered off,
Mm.
like just very so and so performances.
I think it's because they saw the finish line,
Yeah,
so I think they kind of slowed down a bit. But
No, definitely. On to the next one now.
Mbappe.
Just a quick
Mbappe, yeah.
pre-season. Is it pre-season over? We practically did that, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
we
we don't really need to
Look,
go.
we
over
lost to
pre-season.
United 2-0. Okay, yes. We lost. We lost. It was a crap game.
Chelsea won 5-0 against Wrexham and 4-3 against Brighton. Come on, come on, Blues. But yeah, I guess overall, I think everyone can be happy with what they've seen so far in pre-season. Obviously, it's still early. Still a couple, I think 2-3 more games for our clubs, and then the season starts in 3 weeks.
Community
So
Shield.
yeah, when it gets close to the time, you guys are gonna get our predictions for the table. But yeah, Kylian
Kelly.
This one's an interesting one.
And this one's massive because you've got NFL stars, you've got NBA stars.
Everyone's
commenting.
commenting on
Do
it.
you not think Giannis looks like Mbappe?
Of course,
I
not.
think
you
rookie
seen-
Giannis.
no,
does.
younger.
Young.
Like proper shade.
That level one, that
Monaco
level one
Mbappe.
trim.
Yeah.
He does.
You know his parents definitely shaved his head at that age.
No, he didn't.
No line.
Yeah. We all know the struggle, man.
But so the way I've got the numbers here to break down his contract, if he does accept it, a year he's getting 600 million, monthly 50 million, a day is 1.6 million, an hour 68k, a minute 1.1k, a second 19 pounds. So literally, as soon as I just finished that, he's probably just made over like 1k, just like that, easy.
Yeah, if he will.
Yeah, he has,
Once he
yeah.
accepts that
Yeah,
contract.
Do you know
If
what
he
I mean?
accepts that contract, for sure.
I don't blame him if he accepts it. Let's just like.
I don't blame him
let's
as
be-
From a
well.
financial standpoint, I don't blame him at all.
Just want to add some more things into that as well. Mbappe will receive a loyalty bonus of 60 million euros, which equates to around 46 million pounds, if he is still a PSG player by August 1st. And his family are ready to take the deal, but obviously the player hasn't. Is unlikely to take it.
I always find it funny when that
But yeah.
happens. You know, the family is ready.
Of course,
It's like,
they saw all the numbers. They don't even think about this. All the zeros. I said, Mbappe, man.
He can chuck all of them 10, like, and
Listen,
still go about
you're
his business.
living out there. They'll probably give him the biggest house,
Oh, easy.
the baddest. They said, "What do you want? What do you want? We'll get it for you."
Honestly, bro.
So it's the
baddest.
quality of
It's
life,
crazy.
the money. I'm taking that, man.
And it's a 1 year deal as well.
Yeah.
yeah, for 1 year deal. Yeah.
And you still get to move to Madrid.
For 1 year
Easy.
deal, the positives are amazing. But personally, I'm happy if he wouldn't accept that. I would think he's mad for not accepting it, but I would understand, because for me, it's like it kind of is like, because how many times have we seen transfers where it's like, oh, he's definitely going for the money. Mbappe could easily go for the money, and this is generational money. Like, it's crazy. Like, no one's ever seen this money. Maybe in career earnings they will.
Yeah.
But to see it in like a
year.
year, that's insane. And for him to basically turn that down and say, I want Madrid, I'm not gonna lie, hats off to you, bro. Because at the end of the day, he just shows that he cares more about his legacy and playing at the top level. Because realistically, he knows that because he's basically the leader of the new generation, him and Haaland, yeah, he knows at his age, if he goes to Saudi, it's gonna set a bad trend, because then everyone's gonna start doing it. Do you know what I mean?
But I'll be 700 million richer.
You know, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
true.
Like, from
It's true, but then
he goes
from
to
a
Madrid in
fan
his
from a
prime
fan
anyway.
perspective, especially guys like us who love Premier League football, bro. Imagine someone like Saka now going Saudi.
But you know what it is, like,
Martinelli going Saudi. Obviously, you hear from a player perspective.
I think
I'm
we're forgetting
I'm
the
talking from
transfer fee as well.
it's the money that's in, like, for me, it's like,
Yeah, the 300 million plays a part as well.
Yeah, of course, no, definitely.
like, for me, he's already shown that the money plays a bit more into his thought process by the fact that he stayed at PSG at
That's
the time that he
true.
did.
No,
Because he had the
for
chance
sure,
to go
yeah,
there
defo.
for free in a year, and he chose to sign the contract.
Sign a contract.
So then you see 700 mil. At the end of the day, and I will respect you, Mbappe, if you decide to stay and not go to Saudi. Well, guess what? I'm signing that contract yesterday. I
He's
would
looking
have
in
been
the camera
gone,
like
bro.
Mbappe's gonna
Bro,
DM him.
I
and
would,
say,
I
"Thank
would,
you."
no, I would.
Close my eyes, bring that.
Bro, I would have signed the contract yesterday, because at the end
No,
of the day,
yeah, it's
700
true.
million in a year is obscene. Like,
Obscene.
The fact that
Obscene.
we're even having this conversation is crazy.
It's
like,
crazy, like.
Yeah.
And the fact that this is a conversation is only because of the talent level of Mbappe. If there was any other player, if it was a step below Mbappe, you would have been like, yes, what are we even talking about? Just go.
No, I agree.
Like, and the fact it's only a year. It's a year. And if he wants to go back to Madrid, he can
it
go.
damages his legacy as much as people want to say.
I don't
you know.
think it does
I
either.
don't, not for a year.
I don't think it does.
Because if he goes to Madrid, wins a Champions League or wins Champions League,
Yeah,
whatever,
people talk about
still
it.
wins a Ballon d'Or. Now I'm still in a good conversation for my legacy, and I'm 700 million richer.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Like, I mean, and legacy is obviously not just about what he done. Because if what he goes there and Saudi blows up, he's gonna be the face of the fact that Saudi's blown
Yeah.
up. The fact
Yeah.
that he went there, they're
That's
gonna put him
true.
on all the advertisements over there. He's
Ronaldo-
gonna be the face.
Ronaldo-
Image rights,
Crying.
everything.
Yeah, Ronaldo will be upset.
yeah, you'll be.
Ronaldo will be like, it was me.
Yeah,
It was me that did it. What are you talking about? But it's like, it's an opportunity there that I don't think he should miss.
I
think
agree.
He should go for that money.
He should go.
Yeah.
He should, man. Like, I understand, like, legacy is great, but bro, you still got time in it. You still got. There's pros and cons in it.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons, but I just feel like you have time on your hands. If you was like 31 now, and physically
what
you might
you
be
needed to do.
diminishing and that, and you've done what you needed to do, then by all means, man, go right into the sunset, man. But right now at this age, I wouldn't complain if you went, but from a fan's perspective, I would be just a little disappointed because I just wouldn't be able to see man like Mbappe in the Champions League.
That's true.
Imagine that.
Yeah,
The Champions League is meant to be the competition for the best players, isn't it? And I know money talks. And
I don't care.
I know money talk, but I'm just talking from a fan perspective.
Saudi League will be in Champions League
But
eventually.
let's be
Anyway.
real. How many times do we actually watch Mbappe play in a year?
I mean, I got
Just
BT
Champions
Sports.
League.
Seven
Just
times.
Champions
Yeah.
League, just Champions League, so
Okay,
about
yeah.
7 times.
Champions League,
It's
I got
like,
BT
you're not
Sports.
gonna
BT
get-
Sports.
you know,
Watch a little bit.
Yeah,
let's be
Messi.
honest, like, as in, how many times are you gonna really be watching Champions League football this year? You're not even there.
You
not
have to
even
say
there.
that.
Yeah,
I'll be
You're
real.
not-
I'll be real.
you're not even
I'm
there.
not watching it. My team might not be there, but I am 100% watching it because I will be there.
Our
United
team-
fell.
Okay.
When Arsenal fell,
He's there for
I
the
will be
haters.
there. I'll be there because at the end of the day, if you don't win it, you're just there for participation.
Mm.
You know what I mean? United won the Champions League, so I'll allow you lot. You see you lot.
There
You
we
see
go,
you lot.
there we go.
I don't hear from you lot, you know.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me not get into that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, it's-
Don't get people excited.
I'll take it.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about 12th place. Man.
Oh boy, we'll leave that for another time, innit? But yeah, that was a great conversation on Mbappe.
Yeah, Mbappe.
Guys, in the comments, let us know your thoughts on the Mbappe situation as well. Would be very interesting to see what you guys think. Do you think he should go? Do you think he should stay?
Sure.
Yeah, give us our thoughts in the comments below. I think it's quiz time, you know.
It's quiz time.
It's quiz time.
Oh,
I'm excited.
Let's go.
I like to call this segment Big Time Knowledge.
Big time,
Big time knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I got a couple questions.
This is new
Obviously,
to all of us as well. So
it's a bit interesting how I've gone about it personally.
We're gonna see who really knows ball here.
It's like questions that you wouldn't think. You know what I mean? Like, it's not normal questions that you'll see about.
make sure that's covered up.
Yeah,
so
cover. I
he
don't
doesn't
wanna
see.
see
it.
I
I
had
don't
to-
want-
I had to-
Let
twist
me
my
not-
neck
let me
like
not
this,
show
like-
you. Fizz. Sorry, let me not show you. All right. The first question.
Don't look. I just want to look at him. Innit? Oh, sorry.
Let me put it this way. All right, cool. All right. First question is.
How do we? Everyone gets a chance.
Yeah. So
or
I'm
this-
gonna say the question.
Everyone gives
And
an
then-
answer.
You can put your whoever you can either tap the table or you want to put your hands up. Whoever wants to answer the question first.
Right.
If you can't answer the question within like 10, 20 seconds, if you can't think of an answer, we'll go to the next person and so on. So the first question is, who are the 4 managers who have been in charge of both Chelsea and Tottenham? Ooh, that
It was,
it
yeah.
was fun.
Pochettino, Villas-Boas. I'm gonna say Avram Grant. No,
Avram Grant.
I
No.
give you Avram Grant.
Pochettino.
Villas-Boas.
I know it.
Jose Mourinho.
I was about to say it's such a bait one as well.
And
Go
am
on.
I missing a bait one?
Yeah.
I'm
20
gonna have to
seconds.
give time. I'm gonna have to give time then.
You put your hand up. I didn't put my hand up. So it's
Damn,
only-
but
You already-
he
you
said
got
he
3
said,
of
he
them
said
already.
Pochettino, he said Mourinho, he said Villas-Boas. Who is the 4th guy actually? Hold on, I'm trying to think. No.
Is it recent?
If I can't,
I
I'm
feel
not-
like
okay.
I feel like this is from going to the 90s, bro. I generally feel like it's going to the 90s. That's it. I know his name, Glenn Hoddle. Boom!
Wow, you got that one.
Come on.
You got that
I
one.
watched
To
enough.
be
I've
fair-
seen Glenn Hoddle enough
to be
times
fair,
on
this is-
TV.
This is
I'll
a
be
bit
raw.
out of date. There's actually one more manager.
I'm gonna just say Ruud Gullit.
No,
All right.
Who?
there's one more. This is a big one.
There's another one.
Yeah, Antonio Conte.
Conte, yes. Oh my
Antonio
god. As
Conte.
soon as you said this is a big one,
Yeah,
I was
Antonio
like,
Conte.
You don't
Conte.
remember managers like bad vibes, you know,
Mm.
just
The
moaning
fact
all
you
the
got
time.
Glenn Hoddle's a good one.
Glenn Hoddle's a good one.
I wasn't- I
You know
didn't
what
think
I'm
anyone
saying?
would get
I
Glenn
threw
Hoddle.
that back properly.
But-
England, Tottenham,
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Conte. But I went and said
Villas-Boas.
Joke,
What's that
The fact that
Villas-Boas?
Villas-Boas stuck in your head is crazy.
I don't know.
Because it was so bad.
I thought you'd say Mourinho.
Do you know what
first.
it was that Spurs team that was giving us a bit of like
Yeah, he was.
you know
yeah,
Kane
yeah.
came through and
Yeah, I hear it.
That's a
yeah.
good
Villas-Boas,
question,
you
though.
know.
Yeah, no, it was a good one.
I'd have
It was
never
a
gotten
joint
that.
effort there. Obviously, Jibril done the boat work.
Yeah.
You know,
You got to give me special. You got to give me special points for Glenn
because
Hoddle.
Glenn Hoddle, that was a shout. Like that's ball knowledge. That's big time knowledge. Okay, next question. There are 5 Spaniards who have scored 50 Premier League goals or more.
God, I can't think.
Can you name the 5?
Go on.
Go on.
I've got 3 in my head already.
Mm.
Fernando Torres. You
Mm.
said in the Premier League, right?
Yeah, in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. What in overall?
50 goals.
In just Prem though.
Yeah,
or
just in
overall
Prem.
comps.
50 goals or more.
Matter.
Yep.
Oh yes. No, you have to restart
Yeah,
my
I'll
time. man.
restart.
Okay.
You restarted.
You have to, because I got it right. You have to.
I'll give him. If he's got it right, I'll give him this. I'll give him extra time.
Don't worry about all
We need
that.
to get one of
So
them.
we need to
Yeah,
so we need to
Sam
answer
things.
slowly then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like,
Oh yeah, that's
Huh?
true. If he say you will say the answers.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Do it.
I'll give him the final countdown.
Okay. That's two. Who's the other one? Who's the other guy? No, my head is not coming
Yeah.
to me.
So you got Torres.
Diego Costa.
Matter.
Torres.
How can I forget about this? Oh, do you know what it is? I thought he was.
I was gonna
Brazilian.
say Diego
Yeah,
Costa.
Angelo
Because he's
Costa.
Brazilian.
Like, Diego Costa was
He's
the
Brazilian.
next one.
He's Brazilian as well, isn't it? And you
Well,
only went to
yeah,
that
he
because of
counts,
the
no?
national
Yeah,
team.
counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Torres,
Yeah.
Mata, Diego Costa.
Mm.
How long do we have?
I'll give you 15 seconds from now.
I'm telling you.
I'm gone, man.
It's hard, you know.
Spaniards as well. Because literally, when he said those two, I was like, Diego Costa's definitely one of the other ones. I can't, man.
Well,
5.
bro.
I didn't think.
I said 3. Those are
You
the
know,
3 I
it's-
had.
Wait.
No,
no.
Okay,
no,
go. Okay, go on.
Meet you.
No.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's an interesting shout. But
That's
no,
what I was
not
gonna
me.
say.
No.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think I'm gonna-
Could you at least
I'm
give
gonna
us
try.
a hint of a period in time?
Okay, so now you got Torres, Costa, and Mata.
Okay.
The other 2 are midfielders.
Fabregas?
David
David
Silva?
Silva.
Yeah, Fabregas and David Silva. Fabregas got 50.
You wouldn't think
On
I
the
had
dot.
that.
Yeah, 50 on the dot.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
I guess throughout their whole career, I guess.
Yeah.
The whole time I was
looking-
thinking of forwards though.
Yeah,
I
you're
wouldn't
thinking-
even lie.
of course,
I was thinking of
naturally.
forwards.
I was even going down. I was
Yeah.
thinking Bolton.
That's
Wigan.
you go.
I was like, who? That's why I said meet you.
Yeah, no, those are good
Oh,
ones.
man.
Those are good ones.
Silva.
Yeah. When I saw the question, I tried to get it and I was like, I lost myself at
yes,
Silva
myth.
and Cess. I was like, what? Fair enough. That was a good try. You lot done well.
Don't do that.
Okay. Which Premier League team won the title with the fewest amount of points?
Leicester.
No. I'm gonna give it one guess.
No, you go because you said you know, innit?
United.
Yes. United.
Oh,
79,
shock.
right?
I was really.
Oh.
25.
I was-
The
I-
96, 97
Shock.
season.
You see, I was gonna say Blackburn, but that was
Oh,
this year.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
I was gonna say
I knew it was
Blackburn.
My surprise. Shock.
Of course he did.
75.
I should have went
Of course they did.
My first thought was Leicester as well when I first saw the question. I saw United. was
I
like,
knew
wow.
one. I knew, and I
How many
think
points
even
was it?
75.
75.
United even
In
won
the
another one with
96,
like
97
79.
season.
So.
Leicester 76.
Leicester was above, yeah.
I'm sure they were.
Leicester got 81.
Did
Nah,
they?
Yeah, they got 81.
That's crazy.
You got in the 80s.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that was a good one. Well done, Angelo. Big up you. Okay. Dele Alli moved to Tottenham Hotspur. From what club?
MK Dons.
He didn't put his hand up. So sorry. So I will put my hand up.
So he didn't either.
No, I said. That's what I said. What is that? That's what I said. But you said the full word, so I'll put my hand up.
Mm.
Can I talk?
Well, yeah. You know the answer now.
MK Dons.
Yeah, there
It's
you
a
go.
disgrace. It's a disgrace. That's crazy.
MK Dons, yes, indeed. He came from League One MK Dons. And in his first season, he got over 15 goals.
should have
in
been
the
for
Prem.
This should have been for me.
This should have been for you, but
Yeah.
But I was looking at you because they beat you lot.
Okay. I've got another one for you. I feel like you lot got through the tougher ones. But
Oh, this
I feel like those are the toughest ones.
Those were the tough ones.
The numbers, yeah, those are the toughest ones. But
Right.
these ones are a bit more like, let's see if you know.
Maintain your eyes.
I was looking at his eye.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me just let me make
In
sure
case
you're
he's
not
looking at the
catching that one.
reflection in your
I'm
glasses
trying-
or something.
Okay. Name the players who have won 3 consecutive Golden Boots.
In what?
You don't put your hands up and.
But
Do you actually
he's-
have
but
the
he
answers
stopped.
come to your mind straight away?
But he stopped, isn't it?
A range
Oh,
of
you
players.
think about it?
You
I can't lie. A
Is
range
it
of
the
players come to
Golden
my
Boot in the
mind.
Prem?
Yeah, Golden Boot in the Prem, yeah.
Okay. 3 times in a row.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's exactly what I said.
It's a lot.
Okay, let's move on. That is
Oh,
wrong.
no.
Alright.
3 times in a row.
3 times in a row, they won the Golden Boot.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
No, no, go on,
Salah.
it was
It
me.
wasn't.
Harry Kane.
No.
It wasn't Harry Kane.
Oh, is it one player?
There's only one player that's
As
done
in,
it.
I'm not
That's
giving you
one.
the number. I
Only
said,
one.
and they said name the players
Oh.
on
Ah.
3 consecutive Golden
He
Boots.
said players. Oh, I thought he said
Angelo.
player.
I feel like I know.
You definitely should know.
I feel like I know.
I defo should know.
Mm.
Henri.
That is one.
They've won
I
the
can't believe
Golden
I've seen this on.
Boot.
Yeah.
They won the Golden Boot 3 times in a row. There must be like 3 players that have done this.
Ronaldo didn't do it, did he?
No.
No, he didn't.
I know Henri did it. Shearer maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it just two of them?
You know
Henry?
what? That
Rude
makes
did
sense.
Rude didn't do it?
Henry and
No,
Shearer.
Rooney definitely.
Just Henry and Shearer.
Yep, Rooney and Shearer.
That's
That's the
Boom!
only two.
I was really thinking
That's
about
the
Van
only
Nistelrooy.
two.
The only two.
You know what? I respect. I
That's
rate
my
that because
legend.
literally the Shearer one
Mo
makes so
Salah-
much sense.
I don't know
One,
why.
two.
Salah won 2.
1-2 missed one
Yeah,
and then
missed
won
one.
the other one.
Yeah.
And it was the same with
No,
Kane, innit? He won.
Kane won 2, then missed one.
Missed one,
and then
yeah.
he won 1. Ronaldo only got 1. And Percy got 2 in a row.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you had Calvin Phillips. Not Calvin Phillips? Kevin Phillips.
Kevin Phillips.
You got a couple guys in there. But Shearer won it in the early 90s.
Yeah, it
3.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Henry
and then
was
Henry done it.
2000s.
2001 to 2004.
My God.
Yeah, all time.
Yeah, man.
All time. Okay.
As Nathaniel would say, that's what you call big time knowledge.
Big time knowledge.
time
Yeah,
knowledge.
Angelo did that. Big time knowledge.
Come on.
Okay, this one. Who scored the fastest hat trick in the Premier League?
Sadio Mane.
I was
was
gonna say. You
fast.
know, what I was gonna say when he said
That was faster
Henry.
than his hat trick. God damn, that's
I was thinking of
Nine
big time
minutes.
knowledge.
Damn.
Was it 9 minutes?
It was,
Nine?
Yeah, 9 minutes.
Was it
yeah.
nine? What was it?
7 minutes? 9
It was
minutes?
around nine.
Southampton?
Yeah.
minutes,
For Southampton, he bagged 3. The quickest hat trick in the Premier League.
Come on, man.
So I only did it against Southampton. That's hilarious.
No,
No,
he played
for
for Southampton.
Oh, for Southampton,
Yeah.
I was about to say.
No, that was a good one.
That was a
That's
good
one. I'm gonna throw in a couple cheeky ones since we got a bit of time.
Yeah, go on.
Who won the first World Cup?
Brazil.
Nope.
Uruguay.
Uruguay.
I need to put my hand up, so I'm shouting. I feel like
Sorry.
I'm at school, bro. I'm too
I
excited.
shouted,
innit?
my bad.
I'm too
My bad.
excited.
It happens when you know it.
you
just say it.
It's just out of you quick.
You know what, Bunny? Let's just throw the answers out there, man. Bun putting hands up now. Let's
Whatever you hear, whatever you hear.
whatever you hear.
Okay, let me think. Who was the first Premier League club to win the title, not losing a game away from home?
Preston.
Chelsea.
No,
No.
You say
not
away.
losing the game
Oh.
away from home.
Without losing a game away,
Away
from,
from
home.
Liverpool.
No,
Luton.
No.
Leicester.
United.
Leeds. I
United.
said Leicester, you know. I haven't said Leeds.
Arsenal.
Arsenal. We done it in the 2001-02
Oh,
season.
you're Invincibles.
No,
No.
we away from home.
Yeah,
we
away
didn't
from
lose the
home.
game. We were the first team to have done it and
Oh,
win the
wait,
league.
yeah. I just remembered. Yeah.
Yeah. We also went invincible.
That was
but
the
yeah,
record
that's,
United
that's the
match,
2000.
wasn't
That's
They will take that.
When we matched when we were like 20-something games.
We were on an
unbeaten.
unbeaten.
yeah,
streak
yeah, yeah.
before.
You
matched
were on
it,
that.
right?
Yeah, you were on that
Yeah.
streak. Yeah, but you won like across a different season, innit?
Yeah.
You will take
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's
Interesting.
yeah. That's big up Arsenal. That's for an Arsenal one in there.
Yeah,
you know,
Of course, he just stood there. You
Yeah,
were just there, like, you were
you have
ready.
to. You have to throw an
Oh
Arsenal
my
one. You have
gosh.
to throw in an Arsenal one.
Is there any more?
No, these I'm just doing these ones off the top of my head now.
Oh, okay. I think we got time for one more.
One more.
One more in
okay.
there.
I'm trying to think. What would be a good one to catch the guys out? Okay. Oh God. He said, "Oh God." This is another golden boot one.
Do you want to make this one a little interesting?
Well,
I was
okay.
gonna say, whoever answers it right first
Mm.
gets to pick someone in this room to wear a rival top on the opening day of the season when we
Damn.
do a recording for that.
Right.
How about
This
that?
is a big weight. Okay.
Yeah, but that's not fair. He's not. Oh wait, so we can pick Nathaniel then.
Yeah.
You can't
Okay,
pick me,
that's fine, that's fine.
That's
You can pick
crazy. That's crazy.
No, because you
I'm
don't
not-
have to
I'm
say it.
not-
Who's
Oh,
paying
yeah.
for that?
Technically,
Who's paying for that?
Who's paying for that?
As in, I'm sure someone else has the top in it. As in, they bring their own top, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
am I wearing his
Someone
double
will make
XL
I mean-
Chelsea top?
You'll be looking, yeah, you look like a bad beat, but it's alright.
Don't worry,
It's
man.
alright.
I got a couple of Chelsea tops. I got a black one from 2012 and that. You know, you're sweet, man. Come on.
Okay, so this is the question. Golden boot. This is the winner question. Hopefully, I don't get picked. Who won the first ever Premier League Golden Boot?
Premier League. Eddie Sheringham.
Wow.
I put my hand up.
We didn't say anything.
You went.
No, I put my hand up and I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Was you gonna say that?
I was gonna say that.
Oh my.
Okay, I need to do a different
You need to do a
question.
different
That's-
one then,
That was
yeah.
the default then.
Oh
That
man.
was the default. That was a good. That was a
Let's
good
not shout.
one.
Let's
Big-
not shout.
Yeah, that's
This one
what
has
big
to be
time
you
up.
pick.
Okay.
That was a good question though.
That was a fantastic
I
question.
knew it was a United player, obviously, but I wasn't.
He wasn't playing for United at the time.
At the
Was he
time.
not?
Yeah.
Playing for Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, at the time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first. That was the first one.
First
yeah,
winning
yeah,
season,
yeah,
yeah,
it
at the
was.
time. He scored the first ever Premier League hat trick.
Oh my god.
You don't know that.
I wouldn't ask the question if I didn't know.
Ooh,
This is very true.
That's so
he said
crazy.
pure.
Oh, yeah, I gave you the Teddy Sherman one. You lot were fast. So what happens if no one can answer the question? I get to pick
I
that.
actually don't know that.
I guess you know what. I guess that's fair. At least
If no one can answer.
I guess that's a look. That's
It's a
fair.
tough
At least,
one.
isn't it? I mean,
Is it a player like if you were to say his name, is it a player that will be like, yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
First Premier League catch.
You'd be like,
Andy
oh,
Cole,
my days.
Dwight York?
Stan Collymore?
Good guess, but no.
How many times do you get to guess? Can we get 3 guesses each?
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
got 2 then.
You got
I've
2.
got 1 more.
I've got 2 more. I need to hear something from Jabril. He's just,
You don't like that?
I don't
Exactly.
be throwing out names in there, and he's just like, okay, let me cancel that.
You said Dwight and Andy Cole were a good guess.
Yeah, they're good guesses. I don't. If you
Let's
need a
Ferdinand?
clue, no.
Okay.
If you
that's
need a
2.
clue,
Done.
then let me know. I'll give you a clue.
Alan Shearer.
No.
We need
Just
a
had
clue.
to
I don't
take
think
that
we will.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
I
had
need
to take that
I
out.
need a clue. We need a clue. I think
You need a clue?
We're all thinking too hard.
Okay.
Wait,
The team the player played for was recently relegated.
Malatisio.
No.
That's my guess is done.
Is it?
That's 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
said 3. Yeah.
The team that he played for was recently relegated.
Yeah, relegated this past season.
So look, there's 3 teams are relegated.
So these are 3 teams I've been relegated. You've already said Southampton. That's one.
Leicester.
Oh my god, that's intelligent. Southampton. Yeah.
It was Southampton, Leicester, and it was the other team, Leeds.
Leeds. I'm showing my age here.
Oh
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
my
Clearly.
days! I
I
think
feel like
know
it's a
who it
Leeds
is.
player now.
I know it's the Leeds player.
I know who
Yeah,
it is.
you're on the right track.
Oh my days! I know who it is. I know
That's
who
so
it is.
painful, man.
I know who it is now.
Oh,
Come on, boys.
I'm so
Come on,
mad.
boys. We
I'm so
got a couple
mad.
minutes. Come on,
Because
boys.
I know who it is.
I don't know.
Please.
You're
I
just
know.
too
And
fast.
the thing is, you know when you can see a player's
Yeah,
face,
you will
and
be.
I can see
I know
him.
for a fact you will be mad when I tell you.
Can I give them hints?
no.
That's the last thing.
The thing is, I know who
Oh,
it is. I just don't. His name
can't
isn't
put a
coming to my
name.
head.
It's black.
Don't see like you lot getting anywhere.
I'm not gonna say his name. I'm blank.
You don't know?
I'm blank as well.
Can I try?
Go on
No,
then.
it don't count. But
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say Mark Vidico.
Oh no, it's.
Got
Angelo, this is one of your legends, man. This is one of your legends. Eric Cantona. He
You
scored
know-
it for Leeds United.
You know what it is, yeah?
I'm not
I was
gonna lie.
thinking of Cantona. I swear on my life, I was thinking of Cantona. I thought, I don't remember him scoring a
Hat-trick,
hat-trick that
yeah,
early
yeah.
on.
It's that's one of those ones where
I
you're
was
like,
thinking Bagsman for Leeds. I was thinking Bagsman for Leeds.
yeah.
And I
Eric
just
Cantona, he was
couldn't.
Batsman.
Damn.
Since nobody technically won
I
that.
think that bet cancels out.
Yeah, Nathaniel should just wear it anyway.
That's it. I should just wear it. That's crazy. Okay then.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, we'll have a discussion about that one afterwards. innit?
So you want to let the viewers know who you're gonna pick, or do you want to keep that as a surprise until
Yeah,
it happens?
we'll turn when the next episode you'll see someone wearing the shirt. So
Yeah.
you know, I'll keep that one.
We'll see how that goes.
We'll see how that one goes.
But yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the Crim's first football podcast. It's been great.
Time flew by.
It's been great doing this
Bro.
with you guys. Honestly, we're really in this. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a
exciting,
fantastic
man.
journey. It's exciting
Yeah.
times. We've been planning this for so long, from the Skype days, all that stuff there. You know,
Proper.
we really been in the trenches, but you know, we're here. We're gonna give you lots of some great content, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Our socials will be
Should
there.
be.
Should be
Yeah,
there.
they'll be there.
We will sort that for you. Don't worry. But in the meantime, have a great evening.
If there's
And-
anything you would like us to talk about, any specific kind of
Yeah.
questions, any
Yeah.
players, any teams, by all means drop that as well in the comments.
100.
We'll be happy to do that. Any suggestions are welcome, to be honest.
But watch your attitude.
Well, that's it from us. I'm Fizz,
I'm nuts.
Angelo,
Bro.
and we will catch you on the next episode. Peace.
Peace out.
peace.